Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. For those who missed yesterday's video, a quick reminder. We have something of a tradition on this channel where we build decks for family members on their birthday. Well, this week is Cutestuff's birthday. For those who don't know, Cutestuff is my beloved wife and the editor for this channel. And since Cutestuff is the Dragon Lady, this will be Dragon Week on Commander by Danon. Continuing our week, we've got a budget Bracket 2 deck led by Ganax Astral Hunter and Feywild Visitor. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Ganax Astral Hunter is a 5-mana 3/4 legendary dragon with flying. Whenever he or another dragon enters the battlefield under our control, we create a treasure token. We may also choose a background. Feywild Visitor, a legendary enchantment, is our chosen background. It gives commander creatures we control the triggered ability whenever one or more non-token creatures we control deal combat damage to a player, we create a 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature token with flying. You'll note that the way Ganax is worded, he doesn't care if the dragon is a token or a non-token. Additionally, Feywild Visitor is worded such that it cares about when an opponent is damaged. So if our attacking creature has double strike, we will make 2 fairy dragon tokens, which means we also get 2 treasures. Now, earlier this week, we had some not-so-budget decks. Today, we're not quite under the $50 threshold to be an ultra-budget deck. We could have gone for some more expensive options. After all, there are some very good cards in our color identity that aren't exactly budget. However, I wanted to try to get this deck under $50. We're not quite there, but we're close. At the time of recording, the deck was only $56. There were a couple of cards that are key to what our deck is trying to do that I just couldn't cut. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Mythatom. Protect your head as well as your permanents with this beautiful Archangel Avacyn baseball cap. Or purify them, as necessary. Link down below, and don't forget to use code DANON for a 10% discount on your order. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Sulphur Falls, Volatile Fjord, Molten Tributary, Cascade Bluffs, Shivan Reef, Frostboil Snarl, Temple of Epiphany, Silver Bluff Bridge, Is It Guildgate, Prismari Campus, Swiftwater Cliffs, Is It Boilerworks, Rogue's Passage, Reliquary Tower, Scavenger Grounds, Myriad Landscape, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, 8 Islands, and 8 Mountains. A nice budget mana base for an Izzet deck. Our mana ramp package consists of Rapacious Dragon, Sarkhan Fireblood, Chandra Torch of Defiance, Sol Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Creativity, Izzet Signet, Sky Diamond, Fire Diamond, Mind Stone, Thought Vessel, Decanter of Endless Water, Dragon's Hoard, Gilded Lotus, Wayfarer's Bauble, and Solemn Simulacrum. A good mix of thematic cards, mana rocks, and some land ramp, appropriate for our color identity. Our card advantage package consists of Shimmer Dragon, Reconnaissance Mission, Coastal Piracy, Bident of Thassa, Imrith Desert Doom, Dragonologist, Marang River Regent, Chart a Course, Big Score, Draconic Lore, Unexpected Windfall, Keep Watch, and Teferi's Ageless Insight. Lots of ways to dig through our deck and keep our hands full. Now, I'd wanted to include both Niv Mizzet Perun and Kindred Discovery, but they were too pricey. Feel free to add them in your own version of the deck, though. Our interaction and spot removal package consists of Counterspell, Negate, Abrade, Lozen Dragon's Legacy, Parapet Thrasher, Dracusef Maw of Flames, Sapphire Dragon, Runescale Stormbrood, Arcane Denial, Cleansing Wildfire, Resculpt, Reality Shift, Keep Safe, Prismari Command, Invert Polarity, and Commit Memory. Counter magic and spot removal. Par for the course for Izzet. Our board wipes consist of Blasphemous Act, Aetherize, Steel Hellkite, and Magma Quake. Wanted to make sure we didn't have to deal with any annoying land-bound critters. The core of our deck consists of Scourge of Valkus, Swashbuckler Extraordinaire, Lathless Dragon Queen, Scourge of the Throne, Nesting Dragon, Dragon Master Outcast, Deceptive Frostkite, Skyline Despot, and Mystic Reflection. Supporting our plan, we've also got Dragon Tempest, Reckless Fireweaver, Crucible of Fire, and Shared Animosity. The only thing scarier than an army of 1/1 Fairy Dragon tokens is an army of 4/4 Fairy Dragon tokens that all make each other bigger. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 52 mana sources split between 36 lands and 16 pieces of ramp. A little heavy, but dragons are expensive, so it's fine. 13 pieces of card advantage, 16 pieces of interaction, 4 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds and Commit Memory, 2 Sudden I Win cards in Scourge of Valkus and Dragon Tempest. Both of these cards deal damage whenever a dragon enters the battlefield, based on the number of dragons that we have. Whenever a dragon enters, either of these cards deal damage to any target equal to the number of dragons on the battlefield. What if we create 3 fairy dragons all at the same time? And we already have 3 other dragons on the battlefield. Well, dear viewer, we would deal 18 damage. All the triggers go on the stack at the same time, then go to resolution. So long as we still have 6 dragons as the abilities resolve, each trigger would deal 6 damage. You can see how this can quickly get out of control. But the main thing I wanted to do with this deck was use Feywild Visitor to make dragons, so that Ganax could make us more treasure. We're not a treasure-focused deck, but we do have some synergies. And since our commanders are under $1 for both of them, I wanted to make sure that the deck was also pretty cheap. Do you have a Ganax Astral Hunter deck? What about a Feywild Visitor deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgie, Conga, Robert Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard Sant, Boomy, Osra, Justin, Golden Walker, Captain Hammer, Yori, Sleech, Zach, Mr. Salty, and Hua. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.